Hello, Flosstube. We're the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week. Ronnie had a sleepover last night with her... Are they the nephews?
Yeah, her nephews. So she's just exhausted. You know, it's been too much. Gosh, she's so moody. All right, so we were on video number 48, we believe. Last week was 47. We're almost at round 50, and we'll see how long that it's been. We're almost coming up on a year, which is exciting. We had tons of comments, so thank you for watching last week and commenting wonderful things that you all say. Somebody said that they like that they can see the bump now without me having to stand up. It's like my little shelf that I just get to see with.
I said last week after the video that she should tell you guys now that she's just got a basketball glued to the front of her. She's not really pregnant.
Yeah, please. I'm pregnant. So we'll start with questions. Jordan wanted to know, have you ever tried canning, or do you always freeze the yard sauce?
I always freeze it. I'm afraid to can. I'm afraid I would kill everybody in the house. I don't know enough about it, and it's just so easy to...
Slap it in a Ziploc.
Right, and put it in the freezer, and you throw it away. You don't have to wash anything, and you're good.
And then the freezer bags, they lay flat, so you take up less room in the freezer.
Unless the freezer's really full, and then I cram them in there, and my husband just has a fit.
And they're like... he's the one that grounded her in the garden, remember? Neat and organized is his way to go. Shan Rose on
not in everything.
No, not in this vehicle. Shan Rose, Priscilla, is there anything you can't do? Have you always been so domesticated?
I cannot knit. I've tried and I just don't do good, but I like to do everything else.
She's always been fortunate enough to have a career in the home, so she's been able to be home with us, and so she's been able to do all of these extra projects too. Sharon, how do you fray your homespun? She was saying hers looks too, like, tidy.
I don't fray it, I rip it, and then it gives you that edge.
You cut like an inch and a half down, and then you're able to rip it straight from there. Pauline, where did you see the new With Thy Needle and Thread designs? So we've said it before, any
Facebook, Instagram.
Any favorites that you have, I would go, and they usually have a Facebook page, a blog, or an Instagram, or all three, and you can kind of keep up with their newest releases on there. So that's how we found them. Elizabeth, how did you choose the flowers to make sure you have all color all summer? So in your garden, how do you
a lot of it's trial and error. I have bought other perennials that did not last well for me blooming, and I don't just want a bunch of green plants. I mean, I have hostas for that. Yeah. So if I planted stuff and they didn't bloom very much, they came out in coneflowers, black-eyed Susans. I love daisies, but they don't have a tendency to come back here. Yeah.
Mine have come back, but they don't last long for me.
Supposedly Proven Winners has new ones that last, the color lasts all summer long. So
you can look on the tags when you're buying them at the greenhouse, and it should
sometimes
say...
they lie.
Yeah, sometimes. But it should say summer to fall blooms, like something like that.
And hydrangeas are good because they bloom...
repeatedly.
Well, not just repeatedly, but their flowers last like all season. They just turn different colors. So.
Yep. And then she's also, with her hydrangeas, she dries out the blooms and uses them in her inside decor, so you could do that as well. So multi-purpose. And then along those garden questions, where is it? Cindy D wanted to know, what flower seeds do you plant?
Just zinnias and snapdragons. And I did plant some alyssum.
Alyssum this year. Yep, we're trying it.
The rest of it,
she buys it.
I buy.
Okay. Laurel, is there a type of tomato that works best for yard sauce?
I like to use all different kinds, and especially I like a lot of the little tomatoes, like cherry tomatoes and grape tomatoes. How I decided I was going to make yard sauce was I was watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey a really long time ago, and they were in a restaurant and they had roasted cherry tomato sauce on their pasta, and I was like, I got a lot of cherry tomatoes. I can do that. So
she just slaps them on a pan and went to town.
But you know
anything
how cherry
that you
tomatoes
have
are really
left,
sweet. That adds to your sauce, and then the bigger tomatoes are good too.
Anything that you have left in your garden too. So she's been known to add zucchini into it, eggplant onto the roasting pan.
I just do not like I use onions in it, but I do not like garlic in it at all. I feel like it changes the flavor of it.
The flavor.
Yeah.
But that was a way that she could sneak in extra vegetables into the meals with the boys not
Zucchini and
picking
eggplant
them
work
out.
perfect in it.
Okay. Debbie wanted to know, will you be with me in the delivery room? So I have a funny story about this. I have convinced my brother, Parker, okay, now granted, how old is Parker? 24 or 25? I mean, he should know better. I've convinced him that each brother is going to have a duty in the hospital, in the delivery room at the time, and he's going to get his own personalized scrubs. That's the part he's really excited about, and he's going to be down, like, catching the baby or something, and he's all for it. But Parker had a hard time in science class learning about the body because he would always pass out when they were talking about veins and blood and everything. So he should know better. But we haven't figured out what's going on with delivery. We're just hoping that I make it to a hospital, I guess is what the thing is now. All right, any tips on Amy wanted to know if there's any tips on changing the colors on designs from the 1990s, like changing the thread colors to make them more modern.
Right. I would just, for me, when I change things, it's mostly because it goes with my decor. Mm-hmm. So if you based your changes on that, I think you should be fine.
Yeah. And rustic-y colors are in now, so if it's a patriotic design, changing it to, instead of those like glaring red, white, and blue, just more muted red, white, and blue would be an option as well. AR Hunt, she plans to order floss when she orders your newest pattern. When listed, are they talking about 5 or 10 yard skeins for how many of the gentle arts you need? 5 yard skeins.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 yard skeins.
I was like, I didn't realize that there was...
Yeah.
No, I know that there's 2 different sizes, but I thought that it was more than 10 yards. Am I wrong?
No, it's 10.
Okay.
Yes, you're wrong.
Okay.
No. Stephanie wanted to know what I mean by variegated. So fancy floss is typically variegated, where the color is stronger at some points and lighter at
there
others.
can be different colors in it too.
Hicks Sticks has a brown that goes into a grayish color. So you get, I mean, if you were stitching a tree, for example, you'd get all of those colors in that tree. Is the best way that
and
I
it's
can.
Hickory sticks, not Hicks Sticks.
Sorry, it's Hickory Sticks, yes, but hashtag Hicks Sticks. Ray Dunn has a new mug out that says hashtag on it, just so you know. But they're a lot of money on eBay, and I'm not trying to do that. So I'll have to walk into TJ Maxx.
I've never bought one on eBay.
Neither of us. We were tempted to buy Queen, but then we both. Well, she found one for each of us. You found one. Yes, you did. No, we
and
both
Beauty
have
and
it.
the Beast. We
Yes.
were tempted. But I found those both on the same day.
All right, that's all the questions I have. The rest is stuff we got to talk about. So we have a lot to talk about today.
We'll do previous finishes.
Let's talk about this first
Okay.
because we're in the garden kick. So this past week, if you follow us on Instagram, blog, Facebook, wherever, you could see that we were picking strawberries
Right.
For strawberry freezer jam. So a lot of you asked for a video on that, and
We just did a blog post. It's on my blog. I put it up last night. So
it's sticky, and there's a lot of dishes involved, and there's just a lot of
and
moving.
there was like 47 kids here. So
Right.
and we did it in 2 batches because we ran out of the pectin that you use. We use. It's called Sure Gel Pectin, and we went through how many boxes?
Like 12.
8 maybe?
Maybe.
No, 8 each time. 16 boxes probably because we made 48 containers of jam this size. And our
That's gonna last us all
favorite thing
year.
to do with them is English muffins toasted, a little bit of butter, and a little bit of jam on them. And they make great peanut butter and jelly sandwiches too.
It's very good. So if you haven't made, you don't have to make 48 containers of it. We just wanted to make enough
But
to get
split,
our
that's
families.
24, and
Right.
my boys,
They've already commandeered some of the containers.
I need some of this for work. I need this for myself.
But very easy. Again, slap it in a container, slap it in the
And you've
freezer.
never tasted
and you
anything
just
better. And the
take it
smell
out.
of it while you're doing it. Oh, gosh, it's so good.
So you can see that on her blog. She put that up last night.
Yeah, and that's probably why we don't have a patriotic tour either, because we were a mess in the kitchen and
at the pool
Yeah.
and everywhere and anywhere.
So next week there's going to be a patriotic tour.
So for previous finishes,
I thought I would show this one because Chelsea has stitched it and finished it, and not fully finished. I have to finish it for her, but this was mine. This is a Little House design.
this is Stars and Stripes by Little House Needleworks. It's a very small chart.
Chelsea changed her brown letters to blue though, and I really like that better. Oh, and you did it on blue too. Yeah.
Yes.
Or gray.
So, and I
Gosh,
also,
am I gonna have to stitch this again?
I also didn't do the border. So this is like one of my least favorite floss colors, and I didn't feel like changing it. I thought it looked cute without the border. Mom didn't do the
Mine is
windows.
so old. It's stitched on Ada.
Oh, when you first started stitching. So this it is an older pattern.
And this
but
is
I
a
know you can still
99
get
cent
it.
frame that I painted and then just added a bow from gingham. This is really old though.
Mine was done on the gray Monaco coffee tea dyed. So I'll just show this while we're...
Yeah, mine was tea dyed though, even though it's Ada.
Yeah. All right.
And then for another previous finish, the Summer Lizzie Kate. And Chelsea also finished hers, and I finished it for her. So that's hers, and this is mine. And I found that fence, I think, at Michael's, and did some ruffled gingham on there. And then Chelsea's I put on the easel that the rest of mine go on. So the summer one was the first one I did, I think, and I put it on that fence. I really thought it was cute, though, on the fence, because it fits in my oval tiered tray.
Yes. And then I did finish the autumn one as well. We just haven't fully finished it.
Right. And she left me like a quarter of an inch of room. And this morning, when I was finishing, I was thinking, there's all this fabric around it. Why do you put the two in the middle?
You're welcome. Okay, so what's... Oh,
so
finishes.
For finishes. I finished the Blackbird design. What is this one called? That's a good question, right? Sweet Land of Liberty. It's from this Sweet Land of Liberty book. And I didn't do it round. And Chelsea's husband cut me a piece of the barnwood that we have. And I mounted it on there on top of some homespun. I did more homespun underneath the twine bow. And then did a little star out of homespun.
Did you have a crumbling foundation, or did you
It's
square it
crumbling.
off? Good.
Yeah,
We
it's
have
crumbling.
a crumbling foundation down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's vintage.
Mm-hmm.
I love that one. And I like it square. It's square right
The
here.
colors are really pretty. I used all Classic Colorworks in here, and when I post this on my blog, I'll post all my color conversions.
The roof is one color?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
that
this is
muddy
I can
puddle.
show as the variegated floss. So look at that roof, and that's what we mean by the floss going for. And I mean, it looks so awesome as a roof. It kind of gives it that realistic look, in my opinion.
Okay, and then my other finish was the Basket Full of Summertime from Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. And I finished stitching it this morning, and this was one of my Mania starts, so I think I have 4 finishes now from Mania. And I mounted it
It's
on
on this
homespun,
pedestal.
right, and this is metal, so I just have to add a magnet to the back, and it's really cute. I did change all the colors in this too, and I really like that I used 2 different colors of aqua on her dress and in the flowers, and I really like that.
I do too.
So that's
I
it for
do
my
too.
finishes.
I finished June. We all know I was very unhappy with my color choices, so
I think it's cute.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I got glue up here.
got it crooked. Okay, I'll get it straight. You know, it's on a magnet, so I just have to move it over.
And the ear bow is like messed up too.
Yeah. Here, let me just fix
Yeah,
this.
it's
guys.
wired ribbon, so it's easily fixed.
All right. So June again. This is easily replaceable.
And this
You
was
just
her other
pop
finish,
the other one
too.
off. Yep.
So how many Mania finishes do you have?
Well, I didn't start this until
Okay.
last week. I don't
Okay.
know.
All right.
All right. So that's all the finishes that we
No,
have.
I
this
have another
week.
finish.
Oh, you have another finish.
But it's not finished. Remember, I'm doing the hands-on design White
Is this
Christmas. No,
No.
I'm showing all of them. The White Christmas ornaments, and I had 2 done. I'm trying to do 1 a month. So this was my June edition, and this is Noel. So for the reds, I'm using the main one is licorice red, and then I use Tennessee red clay for the accent on it. It's a little bit darker.
Same as she did with the church.
Yes. And there's 3 new ones out. Chelsea sent me the picture of them last night that are really cute too. So
Okay.
those will get added in. And that's it for my finishes.
Okay.
What do you have for stitching? whips?
Are you doing
whips?
Yeah,
All right,
because
so-
I showed you guys my finishes, and that Stars and Stripes I finished last night while I was watching.
Okay, so my only other whip is this Plum Street, and
Buttons
this is also
black.
one of my Stitch Manias. And I just have a little bit more of the witch, and her dress is purple, and like a flower stem next to it, and then I'm done. So that's another Mania finish. She's really cute.
This one's really a super quick
Because
stitch
it's
because
so many
of all
words.
the words.
Yep.
Letters typically go quicker.
Some people don't like to stitch letters though.
Yeah, sometimes
I
that
love 'em.
spacing is hard to figure out.
I
but
love 'em.
I like letters as well.
But we carry our threads in between each letter. Some people stitch the letter and then they switch.
Yeah, it would be.
I'd hate letters too then.
Okay, so this week I went to the Wisconsin Dells. That was our little mini getaway, and on the way back, I decided to map out how close Lynn's in Madison was because we'd heard about that. So we picked up some stash at Lynn's. It was a cute shop. It has art supplies as well as framing and cross-stitch supplies. And then I just found out that Kathy from Hands On Design is going to be teaching a class there in September, I think it is. So they have classes apparently as well. So very awesome shop, very friendly people. We were excited to be there. So we'll show, do you want to show a haul now, I guess?
Sure.
Okay. I had to pick up some stuff from Mom too.
You got 2 with needle and thread Santas. I don't think I've ever seen this one before.
Merry Christmas to you. And this was Merry and Bright. I love this one. She loved the little house down at his feet.
They're both very cute.
That's going to be a cute aqua, isn't it? Oh, it's in DMC. And then because of the chart that Mom was looking for from Homespun Elegance, I decided to get on her Etsy shop and start looking, and I had found these patterns that I really liked, and I was going to order them from there, but then I saw them at Lynn's, so I just got them from Lynn's. So 2017 Avery's Ornament. This is Cycling Santa. I absolutely love that one. And then Mary Noel Collection, You Better Not Pout.
Debbie from the store I went to in Wichita, Heart's Desire, messaged me yesterday saying that chart that I wanted has been reprinted now and they're readily available. So
You can get that one with the cow and the watermelon and the birds. If
And
you
the
know
crow,
what
yeah.
The crow. Crow's a bird.
and a flag.
All right. And then I also got some more haul from eBay's. She sells new charts I've ordered from her before. Don't ask me the name because I won't remember. Stitching Beneath the Cross. So always speedy shipping. Very nice. I got the other 2 that I need for Boo Club. So now my Boo Club is complete. I'm very excited about this. Okay. That's all my... Do you have any other haul?
I don't think so. Did I buy anything?
I mean, we did, but... Okay.
So we got a lot of gifts this week. A lot.
Hard to keep up.
And so awesome. And so we're so blessed. So
We are excited.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. We just want to say thank you, and in no way when we started these videos did we expect any of this kindness, and the things that you guys write in the cards is unbelievable.
and we keep all the cards. We've been discussing our system for... I think I'm going to get a big notebook with page protectors and put the card on there and then, describe what was sent to us so that we have that, or just the card so that we can go back and read the insides and look at them.
Okay, so the first was from Kim Marie, and she cross-stitched this
So cute.
flag card. Isn't that adorable? And it's patriotic, which is something we love. She got this Priscilla's Kitchen sign.
She made that.
Nope, she bought it.
Oh, she bought it?
Yep. And then she said she couldn't take credit for it. She said because I had thought she made it as well,
And she wrote on the back.
very sweetly. And then for Baby Carter, Rent the Lion, a book for him. She also sent gifts for the 2 girls. They had already taken them home and opened
American
them up
Girl
and played. So she bought American Girl doll like earrings and a book for them. So we were really grateful for that. And then she sent me a Pandora charm of a little buggy.
So nice of her.
So incredibly nice, and I'm excited to put this. I didn't put it on my bracelet until we showed it, so I'm gonna put that on today. So thank you so much. We appreciate that so much. And then yesterday we received these from Nikki. So Nikki's Notables on Etsy. We'll link it below too, so if you guys are looking for project
She
bags.
made us a really cute card.
Oh, I love it. And it looks patchwork quilty. I want to show that.
And a very nice note.
And then these are the project bags. And perfect size.
Yes, I love this size because we don't use Q-snaps or hoops, so this fits our stuff perfectly.
And then each of them has a cute little seasonal, like zipper pull. Is that what that would be? Or zipper charm?
And stay tuned because we're each going to keep one. But not today. We're not going to give one away today because we have other giveaways. But we will give away one of these bags in the next couple weeks. So
And this one. Patriotic. I love it.
We so appreciate her, and we will link her Etsy shop below, and they are made so nicely.
Yep, this sewing is much better
Go
than
get yourself
our
one.
sewing. I always like looking at people's sewing lines because if you guys saw ours up close, you'd be like, oh gosh. And then Sonia, she has a YouTube as well. It's Cat Crazy Creations, and she has an Instagram. She sent me this beautiful card. And then she crocheted some stuff for baby Carter. So this is like a little lovey.
It's cute.
It's beautiful. And booties. So awesome. And then she sent some other like wipes and things for baby, which was very thoughtful. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then I'm trying to keep the table as organized as possible.
And we have to keep it in piles that we...
So we know who gave
Because we have to do thank you cards. And
all right, beautiful card. This is from Barbara. I love this card. All right, and she sent us a kit.
This little box with the kit inside.
Which is awesome.
It's a shepherd's bush. So cute. Love this.
And then Autumn Splendor.
And so funny because I had that on my list that I needed it, so.
And then it just shows up. Shepherd Bush.
Bees.
Halloween Horn Book. I love this one. This is a Plum Street sampler. And then
this cute little project bag came with all these. This is a punch needle.
Oh yeah, I really.
With the fabric and the design already on it.
Oh,
the
so
kit.
some of them already come on it, and some of them you draw on it.
I think so, yes.
So you can see it's already drawn. I don't know. Is that bad to show? I
Probably.
don't know. Sorry, I didn't know. But it's already drawn on the fabric, and some of them you have to draw yourself. You like hold it up to a window.
That's from Blackberry Lane Designs. This is a shepherd's bush. Lizzie Kate and Evermore. And we had none of these, so it was so awesome to open all this.
Very thoughtful, extremely generous. Thank you so much.
We are truly blessed.
And then one more. So this is from Michelle. Michelle.
And she's back into stitching, and she said that she has these kits that she...
Oh.
That looks like Farm Girl's dogs.
Yes.
But this isn't Michelle the Farm Girl.
No.
This is a different Michelle.
But Michelle Farm Girl's dogs are...
Yeah, her new puppies. Cute.
Here you go.
So she gave us these 3 Shepherd's Bush kits. And these are today's giveaway. 1 is for Valentine's Day and 2 are snowmen.
Get up close with there.
And all the threads are included, and there's linen in each one. It's the full kit. So we so appreciate her sending, and she sent postage paid envelopes for me to be able to send them out in.
Thank you.
How awesome is that?
I mean, thank you. Not necessary. We have no problem sending you guys
But it's so...
your giveaways.
These are very nice kits. So what was our question we're asking?
We're asking, so we've had a lot of garden-inspired questions lately, so we just want to know what you would plant in your garden, or what you do plant,
Yeah,
or
if
what
you don't have one, what
right.
you would like to have in
Yep.
a garden, and if you do plant, what do
kinds
you
of
plant?
things do you like? We made jam. We had strawberry jam, so we do that. We do yard sauce. What kinds of things do you do with your garden? Somebody had said, "Oh, you're gonna have us eating so healthy with all this garden stuff that you're talking
I don't know that
about."
strawberry jam is healthy.
Yeah, there's a lot of sugar in there.
But that is on my blog. If you go by the Sure Gel Pectin, you can make it so easy. Just do the freezer jam recipe.
Yep. And are there 3 winners, or is there 1 winner?
There's 3 winners.
So 3 winners.
2 snowmen, 1 Valentine's. So you can put in your comment that you want to be entered for all 3, or you can put that you just want to be entered for the 2 snowmen or the 1 Valentine.
Yep.
I'm not going to differentiate the snowmen. We'll just pull.
Yeah, pull.
Yeah. So there's 2 snowman kits and 1 Valentine kit, and they come with linen and threads
And a button.
and button and beads and all of the stuff you need to make them.
Awesome.
So we appreciate this so much. Such a nice gift for us
Thank
to
you,
be able
Michelle.
to give to you.
Thank you. And those will be picked next week. Obviously, on Saturday, we'll let you know.
And then we have 1 shout out for the Inspired Needle on YouTube.
Yep.
They are giving away 3 Farm Fresh Eggs charts that have been signed, or Fresh Eggs Farm Fresh Eggs. Fresh Eggs Farm charts that have been signed by both Kathy and I when we went to the meet and greet.
Yeah, so if you were watching Kathy's live video, right after that, they were signing the
Charts.
charts there, which was really
So
exciting.
go subscribe to them, and it's not this last video that they posted yesterday, but it's the video before that where they talked about that, what's that stitching big show that's like,
Needlework Gallery?
no, that's in St. Charles. This was in New Hampshire, I think. Anyway, they give you a tour of that and a tour of the shop and things like that, but at the end of the video, they do have the giveaway for the 3 Fresh Eggs Farms charts.
Okay. Awesome.
And we'd love to have you join us with our PC Queen Bee
Yes.
stitch along. I am starting it this weekend, so
You'll
even
see
though
that.
I've already stitched it, I'm stitching 2 parts of it separately.
As gifts or for yourself?
I think for myself.
Okay.
We're getting to be a heat wave today. It's going to get in the 90s for the next 3 days, so it won't be too much garden work. If I do, it'll be in the morning. And
Yep. I've got weeds growing faster. So I have tomatoes on my plants finally. Mom,
I have 1.
Yeah, Mom texted me the other day, I have tomatoes already. And I was like, how is this possible? My tomatoes are much bigger than hers, and they were in the ground before her. So I went out there and took a closer look yesterday, and I was like, oh, I got tomatoes too. I sent her probably 400 pictures last night of my garden. I need to weed. I need to, we went to Wisconsin Dells. We went to the Kalahari and stayed. I was brave in my swimsuit for a total of 4.5 minutes probably, and then I just put a dress over and called it a day. I was not comfortable, so we'll see. Somebody said that swimming was really therapeutic for them when they were pregnant, and I'm gonna try it. I don't know. But I was just upset that I couldn't like go down the water slides. I couldn't get in the pool like I would want to normally. You know, I want to be in the wave pool. I want to be doing all those things. The Kalahari has what we call the toilet bowl, where you spin around and around and you just drop down the middle. I want to be able to do that, but I can't. So, what?
Hey, scrambling that poor little kid's eggs.
Oh. So very fun. And then we went to the pool this week. We made freezer jam. We had a busy week, so not a lot of stitching, but it's the first week of summer. You got to get out, and I'm trying to make it as eventful of a summer for the girls before the baby comes as possible, because I know I won't be able to do as much.
So here's our giveaway. There's 3. Just specify if you're in for the snowman or the Valentines, and we'll pull the 3 winners next week. Don't say giveaway. Be a subscriber. Click that notification button, or notification bell, so that you get notifications.
That's what we do when they get a notification. It comes out and says, hey, they've got a new video. I have to show my bump, so don't.
All right, I'm
go
not done.
into it yet.
So follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356. All of this is in the bottom if you click that arrow. Priscilla's
down
2000
here
on
somewhere.
Facebook, Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com, where you can read more about everything we show you usually.
Usually. most things. Sometimes Chelsea forgets to take pictures of like the threads she uses.
Yes. But maybe she'll get better.
Maybe after she's done being pregnant.
So we appreciate all of you. We appreciate all of your comments. Even though we didn't have a giveaway this week, there were still almost 200 comments. We actually have an audience off to my left. Two of the grandsons are watching, and they've been whispering, and we had to stop once.
Like this. They think only one person watches us on YouTube. They're like, you're lucky if you get one person to watch you. They are those kids who watch other kids play games on YouTube, and who have like 400,000 people watching them, and they're like, Grandma, you don't have that. We're just hoping one person watches us today.
Yeah. That's what we always tell them. But go check out the Inspired Needle and enter their giveaway to win the Fresh Eggs Farm Chart if you don't have it.
That's signed by Priscilla and Kathy. All right, so bump, and then we will be done. Again, Patriotic Tour, sorry it didn't happen this week. It'll definitely happen next week. And our hands, she bought a nail brush too, guys.
I bought two. One for the downstairs bathroom, one for up in the shower because my nails.
Ready. I got my
for our Stitch With Me video.
All right, so he's there.
It's a basketball.
I just like poking him every now and then. All right.
So, if you get your inspiration from us, tag us, tag my blog. We love seeing your projects. I've been seeing a lot of the chalk designs that you're all stitching, whether it's chalk for the home and seasons from the Just Cross Stitch magazine.
Yep.
I saw the Christmas one last night, and it's so cute.
She just wants to go and stitch them all again now when she sees your updates and your progress on them. It's funny. All of our hashtags are listed below, so join in on our stitch-alongs. Remember that they're ongoing. We don't have a start date. We don't have a finish date.
We don't have any rules. We're
Stitch
just,
it when you get it. We're fine.
The only rule we got is I can't have a regular garden. I have to have black.
She has to have weed fabric down. I'm just going to go throw in some of my weeds on there too. Oh, also, thank you for all of the advice on squash bugs, how we're never, ever, ever, ever going to get rid of them, and to just burn the garden down. So we've got that. All right, guys, we will see you next week.
Bye.